Ye Wubin's 100 Lessons to Mastering Time Management. Lesson 68. The Essential Time Management Reading List. Hello everyone, my name is Ye Wubin from Neng. I am so happy to be with you now at 6 a.m. on the Ximalaya App. For those of you who have been following my lessons, welcome back. And if you're new here, welcome aboard. I am so happy to have you with us. Time is man's scarcest resource. Once it's used, it can never be regained. So if you're not using your time effectively, or if the time you are spending is only getting you further away from your dreams in life, then stay with me. Listen a while, and I'm confident I can help open your eyes to a new path that will get you closer to your dreams. I want to remind you, there are 100 classes in this album, and every class lasts about 6 minutes. It is updated at 6 a.m. New York City time each morning. In the last 2 lessons, I explained how to read efficiently and gave you a few examples from my life to illustrate the method. Many people who listen to our program are obviously looking to improve their time management skills. So today, I will recommend some books you can read, which I have found very helpful. I have to start with what I consider one of the most important time management books, not just for me and for Neng, but also the science of time management. Peter Drucker's book titled The Drucker 100 Years. I recommend you start with this book and then proceed to many of his other works. This book will give you a solid understanding of Peter Drucker's framework and set the stage for many of his other books, so definitely start with this book. The second book that I absolutely suggest you read is by Stephen Covey, a leading authority in the field of efficiency. I'm sure you've heard of his book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People is a valuable read. Read it and understand the 7 habits that he talks about. Then reread it a second time for a deeper understanding. These next 2 books I recommend are much more practical and concrete. The first set of books is about fixing, and the books are a series. It's called Fixing 1, then another book, Fixing 2, and a third book, Fixing Part 3. These 3 books are highly valuable. The other book that I recommend is called The Pomodoro Technique, which you know about. The original Pomodoro Technique publication was never actually made into a book, but there is a PDF available on the internet that you can find. It's not that the book wasn't popular or lucrative enough to publish into book form. It's just that the author decided not to print the book for environmental reasons. We should all applaud his decision to save our planet. Later, a Swedish author wrote a book named The Pomodoro Technique Illustrated and added a lot of his own new material and perspectives, mainly discussing theories behind the Pomodoro Technique and his own experiences using it. I definitely think you should read it. The next 2 recommendations will provide some detailed methods you can use. The first one is about how to create and use a morning diary, and is called The Miracle of Morning Diaries. The other book is called Better Life, the biography of the Russian Lubishev. Lubishev is the one who I spoke about before, who recorded the time and action of every single activity he completed each day. He's a great example of someone who became very efficient simply by documenting things. Lastly, I will humbly introduce my book, Best Use of Time. Best Use of Time, which is my book, is sold on Taobao, Amazon, and Jingdong. Best Use of Time sells quite well, and I have donated all the royalties for this book to charity. I appreciate your willingness to buy my book. My book covers many of the topics from all the other books that I've read and puts it into practical and useful language for you. In my opinion, the nature of time management lies in remodeling and reshaping habits. Remember, it was Aristotle who said, excellence is not an act, but a habit. I created Neng's 2-day classroom core course and 90-day instructing system to better support your ability to do one thing: develop the habit of effective time management. The class is designed to help us master habits and move from the offline to online life. Since 2005, I have attended courses and read many books to improve my skills. I've also taught over 300 courses and personally interacted with tens of thousands of people, which has given me a comprehensive knowledge of all the information out there regarding time management. So read my book first, then find 8 of your closest friends and encourage them to read it. Then ask those 8 folks to share it with 8 of their friends. Then meet with the 8 people you first shared the book with and begin meeting regularly to practice the content from the book. In the book, there are 2 portions. The first is the story, and the second is the education, which consists of 13 tips that I share with you. I teach these tips in great detail in the book. In the book, I also include many articles to help you learn and digest more of the information. So set a goal today that you will read the book and then find 8 people to read it. By the time the 90 days are up, you should be meeting with all of them in a group and discussing how you've been applying the skills in your life. I have a faith that you'll retain much of the information and build the new habits you need to improve your life by using this technique. After finishing my book, I recommend going on and reading the original Pomodoro Technique PDF file, and then read the 3 books Fixing 1, Fixing 2, and Fixing 3. Then read Miracle of Morning Diaries and the other book, Better Life. After that, read the Drucker 100 Years and the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. Okay, everybody, good luck. These audio lessons are translated by Yusha Neng's partner Cece and then recorded by her husband Justin. I wish you great success today. See you tomorrow.